There's a lie you've been swallowing for years, and it's rotting you from the inside. You call it love, that knot in your stomach when they don't text back, the sleepless nights dissecting their tone, the way you shrink your dreams to fit the space they allow. But that's not love. That's fear wearing love's mask. Carl Jung called this the shadow of attachment, where you cling not to the person, but to the illusion that they're the glue holding you together. But here's the truth no one wants to say. If you crumble when they leave, you weren't whole when they stayed. You know that feeling? Like you're a puzzle missing its final piece? Like if you could just get this person to love you the right way, stay the right way, be the right way, then you'd finally feel whole? Here's the psychological trap. You're not incomplete. You've just been gaslit by your own fear. Carl Jung warned about this. We project our unmet needs onto others like a movie screen, then fall in love with the projection. That dizzy high when they text first? That's not love. It's relief. Relief that for one more day, you don't have to face the terrifying question. Who am I when no one's watching? The brutal part? The more you need them to complete you, the more you repel real connection. Because no healthy person wants to be someone's oxygen. They want to dance with you, not resuscitate you. Let's name the monster. Detachment doesn't just hurt. It feels like psychological surgery without anesthesia. Your hands shake. Your brain screams. You check their social media like a junkie searching for crumbs. But here's what no one tells you. That agony isn't proof you're losing something precious. It's proof you've been drugged. Carl Jung understood addiction better than any modern therapist. When you use someone as your emotional painkiller, withdrawal was always inevitable. That hollow panic in your chest is not love leaving. It's the illusion that you needed love to survive in the first place. The paradox? The more you run from this pain, the longer it chases you. But if you turn and face it, really let it burn through you, you'll find something shocking on the other side. Yourself. Not the trembling half-person begging for scraps, but the whole being who was there all along. Here's the hardest truth of all. That person you can't let go of, they're not the problem. You are. Not because you're weak or broken, but because you've been running from the most important relationship of your life. The one with yourself. Carl Jung called this the shadow work, that terrifying dive into the parts of yourself you've disowned, the wounds you've bandaged with other people's attention. Every time you obsess over them, you're avoiding you. Every frantic text you draft at 2 a.m. isn't about love. It's a distraction from the void you're terrified to face. But here's the secret no one tells you. That void isn't empty. It's full of everything you've ever been, every version of yourself you abandoned to please others, every dream you buried to play it safe. The moment you stop seeing detachment as losing someone else and start seeing it as finding yourself, everything changes. The withdrawal symptoms fade. The obsessive thoughts lose their power. Because you're no longer a beggar at love's door. You become the home someone else longs to enter. Detachment isn't about forgetting someone. It's about remembering yourself. Start with this radical act. Stop asking, why don't they want me? And start asking, why did I abandon myself for them? Every time you reach for your phone to check their status, reach inward instead. That gnawing ache? It's not a signal to chase. It's a compass pointing you back to the parts of you that need attention. Jungian psychology reveals a shocking truth. The love you've been begging for externally already exists internally. You've just been speaking the wrong language to access it. Try this instead. 1. Become your own witness. Sit with your longing like a scientist observing an experiment. Interesting. My chest tightens when I imagine them moving on. What old wound does this touch? 2. Reclaim your abandoned territories. That hobby you dropped to seem cooler? The friends you drifted from to appear more available? Go back. These aren't just activities. They're pieces of your soul waiting to be recollected. 3. Rewrite your love story. Every morning, declare, I am the love I've been seeking, not as affirmation, as fact. The moment this shifts from words to bone-deep knowing, you'll stop attracting people who make you feel incomplete. This isn't self-improvement, it's soul reclamation. And the person emerging from this fire won't just survive detachment. They'll outgrow the need for it entirely. There will come a morning, Maybe tomorrow, maybe months from now, when you'll wake up and realize something revolutionary. The silence feels different now. Not empty, not aching, but sacred. This is what Jung meant by individuation. That alchemical moment when solitude stops being punishment and becomes your most intimate companion. The texts you used to obsess over now feel like relics from a past life. The memories that once stabbed now float by like clouds, noticeable but powerless. Here's how you'll know you're crossing the threshold. You'll catch yourself laughing at an inside joke with yourself. Your dreams will shift from chasing them to discovering new landscapes. That hollow space beneath your ribs, it won't feel like a wound anymore, but like a cathedral under construction. This is the secret they never told you. Detachment was never about getting over someone. It was about coming home to someone, the self you forgot existed while you were busy loving everyone else. If this journey resonated with you, I have one final challenge. More potent than any ritual, more transformative than any therapy session. Start lying. Not to others, to the old story whispering that you're incomplete. When that anxious voice hisses, "You'll never find love again," lie through your teeth. "I already have." When it shrieks, "You'll die alone," smile and say, "What a privilege to die as myself." Because here's the ultimate Jungian truth. You don't heal by becoming someone new. You heal by remembering who you were before the world convinced you to forget. The person you're grieving wasn't your soulmate. They were the mirror that showed you where you'd abandoned yourself. Now the real work begins. Now the real love story starts. If this exploration of emotional freedom resonated with you, I'd love to hear which part struck deepest. Share one small way you'll honor yourself this week in the comments. Not as a promise to me, but as a contract with your future self.